Preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterities, do ordain and establish the Constitution for the United States of America. The preamble introduces the American Constitution. And the majestic words are the words people see when they read the Constitution. And it is a common ritual that school children throughout the nation memorizes the preamble when learning about the nation's founding documents. And the preamble itself imparts three central concepts to the reader: the source of power to enact the Constitution, the broad ends to which the Constitution is ordained and established, and the author's intent for the Constitution to be a legal instrument of lasting prosperity. Yet, as a discussed in more details below, the preamble origins and its continued reference to the constitutional laws are unclear and for many people unknown. The uncertainty surrounding the preamble may be surprising, as the Constitution introduction would seem certain to any debate over the document meaning, and in fact, at least two of the founding fathers appear to view the preamble as an important feature of the document, critical to the legal framework it established. James Monroe, as a delegate to the Virginia Ratifying Convention, referred to the preamble as the key of the Constitution. And Alexander Hamilton argued in the Federalist number 84 that the existence of the preamble obviated any need for a Bill of Rights, and nevertheless, the preamble was not the subject of any extensive debate at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, having been added to the Constitution as an apparent afterthought during the final drafting process. In the following, the Constitution enactment, the Supreme Court of the United States cited the preamble in several important judicial decisions, but the legal weight of the preamble was largely disclaimed. As Justice Joseph Story noted in the commentary, the preamble never can be resorted to enlarge the power confined to the general government or any of its departments. The Supreme Court subsequently endorsed Justice Story and viewed the preamble, holding in Jacobson versus Massachusetts, that while the Constitution introductory paragraph indicates that the general purpose for which the people ordained and established the Constitution, it was never been regarded by the court as a source of any substantive power conferred on the federal government. Nevertheless, while the court was not viewed the preamble as having any direct substantive legal effect, the court has referred the court has referred the broad concept of the Constitution introduction to the confined and reinforced its interpretation of other provisions within the documents. As such, while the preamble does not have any specific legal status, Justice Story's observations that the true office of the preamble is to expound the nature and extent and the application of the power actually conferred by the Constitution. Appearances to capture its imports more broadly, while the preamble may have a little significance in a court of law, the preface to the Constitution remains an important part of the national constitutional dialogue and inspiring and fostering broader understanding of the American system of government. In this vein, this essay considers origins of preambles and exploring this historical roots and how it came to be a part of the Constitution. And before discussing the legal and practical significance of the Constitution, opening words in the time since the ratification.